Hello, my wonderful YouTube subscribers. In the last video, I talked about the neumorphic design and how you can create neumorphic design using SwiftUI. So I've been working extremely hard for the past couple of days, and I am very happy to announce that I've created a small section for my course, a SwiftUI course, which goes into more detail of creating the neumorphic design and also implementing the button click and a little bit more bigger design. So I'm going to show you a couple of different things that you're going to be learning in that new section. So in this particular video, you can see that if I run this app, this is our neumorphic button, the neumorphic image button I'm calling it, and it currently does have a heart in it. If I go ahead and press it, you can see that you can actually press it and it has a really good effect when you press. When you press it, actually does feel like that you are actually pressing it. And I always have a feeling that it feels more like that you're pressing against some sort of a liquid, kind of a mercury kind of a display. The background is more pressable and you can dispense it or it distresses, it goes into the background, which is kind of like a soft UI that you're building when you're creating neumorphic UI. So you are going to learn how to create the neumorphic UI, and in this case you're going to learn how to create neumorphic image button and handling the button in the correct way. Now another thing that you are going to learn will be to create this kind of a UI. Now you can see that this kind of a UI is for a music player, and we are going to also learn about this and how we can create this kind of a UI. So if you want to learn about neumorphic design, then check out my course, SwiftUI Declarative Interfaces for any Apple device. And you can see that right over here I have added a brand new section for neumorphic design. And as I learn more things, I am going to be adding it to this section. So right now, the course as it stands, you can see right here is close to more than 15 and a half hours of course. And I have also added all the different downloads so that you can go ahead and download all the code for it. Now the best way to get this course is by checking out the YouTube description, and there will be a code in the YouTube description. Please use that code to access the course or to buy the course. That's really going to help. And if you like my content and if you want to support me, buy my courses, buy other courses that I have, and subscribe to my channel and give it a thumb up, like rating. All right, so that's really going to help the channel to build up, and it's going to allow me to add more videos as I learn new things. Thank you so much for your continued support, and I really hope that you enjoy the new section.